Top of the morning, everybody, and welcome back to Renal Wena Education. Today, we're going to start with geometric sequence. Remember, yesterday we have defined a sequence as a set of numbers or object that follows a particular order. Today, we will fiddle with geometric sequence. Now, let us check our important example. Consider the following. We have 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. I'm sure everyone can see a particular order here, that we have 2 here, we have 2, now we have 4, now we have 8, now we have 16, then we have 32. If you say 4 minus 2, for example, 4 minus 2, you get 2. 8 minus 4, you get 4. 16 minus 8, you get how much? 8. 32 minus 16, you get 16. Can you see that we don't have a constant difference here? We do not have a constant difference. Constant difference. Here we do not have a constant difference. Now, what can we do? In mathematics, we teach you on how to think. We teach you on how to come up with plans faster. We need to come up with a plan. What do we see? We see that for you to go to the next term, you times by what? You times by 2. Okay? If you say 2 times 2, you get this 4. But now, what happens if we times by 2 again? We get 8. If we times by 2 here again, we get 16. If we times by 2 here, we get how much? We get 32. So for you to go to the next term, you need to multiply by 2. But where did we get that 2? Okay, we did that by inspection. Like we see that for us to get 4, we need to times by 2, or we need to add 2. So it's just inspection. But now we have a systematic way on how to find that particular 2. Now, we call that a constant common ratio. We call that what? A constant common ratio. We need to think about what? A constant common ratio now. Let us check our constant common ratio. Now, if I say our constant common ratio, constant common what? Ratio there. Denote as R. So I think I'm gonna say T2 divided by T1, it is equals to T3 divided by T2. Why is that? Check. If you say 4 divided by 2, you get what? You get 2. Now, if you say 8 divided by 4, you also get 2. So that's T2 divided by T1, because this is T2 divided by T1, T3 divided by T2. We get 2. That's our constant common ratio now. So now they say to us, find the relationship between the terms. We know that the relationship between the terms, our R, it is equals to T2 divided by T1, which is equals to T3 divided by T2. Meaning it's going to be 4 divided by 2, which is equals to 8 divided by what? By 4. We get how much? We get 2. That means we multiply by what? 2 to get to the next term. We times by 2 to get to the next term. I hope everyone is happy with this. That is the relationship. We have a constant common ratio. We have a constant common ratio. Now, they say to us, find the general term of the sequence. Now, the general term for this sequence, it is defined as Tn equivalent to a into r to the power of n minus 1. What is a? Our a, it is your first term, r constant common ratio. And we know what is n. N is just a position. N is just a position there. So now for us to find the general term, we will just say Tn equivalent to what is a? A is 2. What is r? R is also 2 because we have defined r, then to the power of n minus 1. You can simplify this further if you like. It will be 2 times 2 to the power of n times 2 to the power of minus 1. Then you have your what? You have 1 over 2. Sorry. Let me say 2 times 2 to the power of minus 1 first, times 2 to the power of n. So here we have your 1. So this means we have 2 to the power of 1. We keep the base, we add the exponent. Plus minus 1 times 2 to the power of n. So our answer here, we know that 2 to the power of 1 minus 1 is 0. So everything to the power of 1 is 1. So our answer is 2 to the power of n. Now let us focus on the exercise we have at hand. They say consider the following sequence. 0,625 is to 1,25 is to 2.5 is to 5. Determine the value of the 10th term. Determine the value of the 10th term. Let me try to answer this question here. Our solution for 1, we know that the geometric sequence it is defined as Tn into, which is equivalent to a into r to the power of n minus 1. Now what is a? A is 0,2625. What is r? Let us find r. R is equals to T2 divided by T1, which is equals to T3 divided by T2. What is T2? 1,25 divided by 0,625 and 2,5 divided by 1,25. So I get 2 here and I also get 2 there. Let me confirm. 1,25 divided by 0,625. Yes, it's 2. So we get 2 here, all to the power of n minus 1. That is your general term. Now we need to find the value of the 10th term. So we will say T10 equal to 0,625 into 2 to the power of 10 minus 1. Now what is T10? What is T10? T10 we have 0,625 into 2 to the power of 9 there. So we get 320. We get 320. That means the value of the 10th term is 320 there. Sorry about that. Now number B. This is your A. Number B, or letter B, determine which term will be equal to 80. Now we have the term which is equals to 80. We don't know what is the position of that term. So we have 0,625 equivalent to 2, into 2 to the power of n minus 1. We need to divide both sides by 0,625. 80 divided by 0,625. You get 128 here. There you have 2 to the power of n minus 1. Now, 128, 2 to the power of minus 1, 2 to the power of n. We divide both sides by 2 to the power of minus 1, 2 to the power of minus 1. This and this, they go away. So 120 divided by 128, sorry, 128 divided by half, we get 256, then 2 to the power of n there. Continuing to find the value of n, we can just turn this into a base of 2. Now 256, let me check the factors of that. 256 to the power of 8. If you say 256, 2 to the power of 8, you get 256. So I have 2 to the power of n. So the 2's go away. So our n is equals to 8 here. So that means term number 8 is equivalent to 256. Term number 8, it is equivalent to 256. I will leave this as homework number 2. I'll leave this as homework. Please try it. I will upload the solution later on. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.